Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sometimes I feel stupid that I have believed in Trump. Today, the video in the beginning will be focused on Trump and some strange things that he is involved in, especially regarding building some places near the ballroom or underneath the ballroom or next to the ballroom. We will get to it, and other things related to him. Before I start, I want to say that the last few months, the energy of the last few months has really been affecting me, and I don't share it often on my channel. But just very recently, my body was telling me, you really have to choose carefully where your attention goes, because all this information that you are looking at is not healthy, right? So one of the organs of my body, I don't want to mention it, I got inflammation, which was really uncomfortable. I am still going through it, but it's getting better. So just a reminder to those of you who are watching, please balance the energy. If you feel like this is too much, then definitely disconnect from it. And I know I will be doing this in the future, in the summer. Taking a break for some time from all this very low frequency negative news. Guys, sometimes I'm thinking before we start with the topics today, when I lived in the United States, at the end of it, well, the 2020, let's say, I started to do more research about what's going on with the Schmovit, with Trump, and I really believed that narrative that he's there to drain the swamp, bring the justice, and do other noble things. I think that video that Tucker Carlson has posted just yesterday or today in Poland about Trump and Massey losing the election in the state of Kentucky, he really summarized a lot of how I am feeling and how I was feeling. However, I really believe that when he won the election again in 2024, was it? Yes, 2024. I even went to his election, not physically there, but I was in Washington State. I was in Washington, D.C. when he was inaugurated, just to be present in that energy field. I was like, maybe I should go back to the United States and live there again, return to the US. Because, to be honest, after spending so many years, it was my home, and a lot of things I knew how to do, how to operate. No country is perfect. So I was considering it, thinking, now he's gonna change a lot of things for the better. The safety, the corruption, many other things, right? Simply, I believed in him. And here we are. Here we are, everyone. Let me drink some water. Comes to this place, you come to this point when you can't look at the person anymore. By the way, I don't even think this is real Trump. I already shared it with you. You cannot listen to anything he says. And first and foremost, you just absolutely don't believe a single word anymore, good or bad, this side or that side. All of it is piece of crap. And you're thinking to yourself, how much energy of my own energy was harvested, was wasted into that direction. So, very briefly, just to put a bow on the story that I delivered to you, I want to show you two clips with Trump. The first one, many of you probably have seen already. This is from yesterday. Let's see.
What have you said to Prime Minister Netanyahu about Iran and how long to hold off on strike?
He's fine. He'll do whatever I want him to do. He's very, very good man. He'll do whatever I want him to do, and he's a great guy. To me, he's a great guy. Don't forget, he was a wartime prime minister, and he's not treated right in Israel, in my opinion. I'm right now at 99% in Israel. I could run for prime minister, so maybe after I do this, I'll go to Israel, run for prime minister. I had a poll this morning. I'm 99%, so that's good. But no, he's a wartime prime minister. I just don't think they treat him well. I think they have a president over there that treats him very poorly.
You're on the same page with him on Iran?
Yeah.
So nothing new, really. You might say this is obvious. In the same little chat, he was talking about how AI is not dangerous at all, how many jobs has been already produced because of AI. And I'm thinking to myself, well, first and foremost, they did something to him. They switched him, or from the beginning, he was absolutely a psyop, complete psyop. And I'm talking like years and years back. So people are losing jobs like crazy, and this is just the beginning. Hundreds and thousands of jobs are lost in the United States. Robots, AI is replacing people. Gas prices are skyrocketing, so are other goods as well. Who can afford the house? Who can afford to make a payment on the house that they supposedly own, because they don't really own anything? And that's what the future holds. Do you live in an area which will be near the centers, data centers? You know what I started to do lately? I started to literally research every part of the world that I'm interested in, how many data centers will be in that country, and what locations exactly, and what areas are as far as possible from centers, because it is important. I know they're going to affect everything, but there are some areas that will be less affected. Polluted water, lack of water, high prices in energy. That's right. So now let's take a listen to what kind of project is going on in Washington, D.C. What do you think?
I want to take a look at the complexity. These are all different rooms down here. They're building a hospital. They're building, it's a military hospital. They're building all sorts of research facilities, also meeting rooms and rooms that go hand in hand for the military, using the ballroom. And the ballroom is really a shield and protecting all of the things that are built here. This goes, as you see, it's already up to the ground. This goes down very deep. You get a better view right over here. This is down because we've already done these floors. But these are already down 2 floors. That is down about 6 stories deep. That's big stuff. Normally, when you build a ballroom, you build it flat. You just build a ballroom. It would have been built. The complexity of this, and again, it's all knit. It's all knit together between the drone proofing, the missile proofing, we have, and the drone capacity upstairs. We can have all sorts of military up, whether I hate to use the word snipers, but we have great sniper capacity. It's built for our snipers, not the enemy snipers, our snipers. And because of the height, we get a very clear view of everything all over Washington. Yeah. I want to take a look at the...
Isn't he just perfect for his role when you look at it? So what's going on there? Bunkers for the so-called elites or deletes, the reptiles? What's going on? What do you think? What people of Cuba has done to him? That's another question. Quick video from Cuba, very recent.
complex.
So this is Cuba, and there is no electricity anywhere because there's no oil, there's no energy, and this is what it looks like. Except that hotel, because it's a 5-star hotel. That's it. Everybody else is in the dark. So this is Cuba.
Can we even comprehend that? Can we even imagine living like this? And if this is not enough, because nothing really changes, blue, red, this or that, doesn't really matter. The law is for thee, but not for me. Many of you know about this already, but Trump, let me just play it.
The IRS is banned from looking into President Trump, his sons, or any trust affiliated with them forever. How in the fuck did that happen? Imagine that. Could you imagine that the IRS was told that they can never look at your tax returns or look into you ever again? That's like hitting the fucking lottery. And then some. And I'm not making this up. This just happened. The DOJ told the IRS that they can no longer, starting from May 18th, 2026, which was a couple days ago, no one can look into President Trump, his sons, or any trusts that they're affiliated with. I'm still trying to fathom how he managed to pull this off. I mean, it's fucking genius. It's fucking genius. I don't know why any other president didn't do it for themselves, but now all I want to know is how do we do it for 400 million Americans? Because we're all fucking done with the IRS.
And so here we are. Now, when you pay your taxes, you are thinking about how many children are killed with the money. Yep. You're thinking you have to do it, but he and his family does not have to. And I'm sure many others around him. So some might say, he's just waking people up because this is like insane. This is crazy. So he's doing this like overreacting, like over the top, so people can pay attention. I used to think like that in the beginning, but after witnessing to some extent, of course, as much as I can bear, because like I said, it affects my health, what's happening in Gaza and Lebanon on that matter lately, and many other places, now Cuba as well. I don't think this is about waking up. So AI, let's just jump for a moment to this story. Well, actually, first, before we jump to AI story, I want to show you, because 2 next videos are about graduation in the United States. The first one is with Shaq O'Neal. You know who he is. He just graduated with a master's degree from the Louisiana State University. He got master at Liberal Arts. Okay, so I want to play you the video and pay attention to his gestures, facial and hand, palms gestures. Actually, I'm gonna leave my sound on so I can comment on it. Let me show you. Here we go.
To heal.
So here he is. They announce him, everyone could hear it. And here is the moment. What does this remind you of, everyone? Purely satanic body language. Who does it? Tell me, who does it when you graduate? And the dance. Not Jewish, but kind of his own dance. So now we're gonna combine the graduation topic and the AI topic. And what is this video about? In the state of Arizona, one of the universities, the students had some issue because of AI. So some names were appearing, as I believe on the screen. Some names were not appearing and they were not announced. Imagine, you have your graduation day, you were studying for years, paying for the school, for sure. Everyone is waiting for the moment when you go up on stage and receive your certificate, graduation certificate, and something to celebrate, isn't it? Not necessarily. So let's take a look at this video. This is how good AI is as well, another side of it.
Graduates, everyone who is standing, here's what's happening. We're using a new AI system as our reader. Yep. Yep. So that is a lesson learned for us. What we were able to do, though, is each of you were able to walk the stage and get a picture, which is what I would hope would be the most meaningful. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to have to disappoint many of you. We will not be able to walk the stage a second time in order to have the name on the screen. You've handed over your cards, so we won't be able to do that. I am so sorry. There's plenty of opportunities, I hope, to take some really good pictures and to celebrate you with your loved ones as well. Yeah.
Are we gonna do the rest?
Yeah.
Or no?
So I'll go let you do that. Okay. One more round of applause for our graduates.
So guys, I would say just fuck this education. And I said it because maybe this is the advice. This is really what is the reflection from it? When you look at all of this, you're thinking like first and foremost, it's just brainwashing anyway, right? Like, who was it? Rockefeller. Wasn't it Rockefeller who said, who created the modern schooling system in early 1900? Was it 1903 or 1904? Something around the time. And he said, we want workers, not thinkers. So the educational system is absolutely focused on that. You don't think, you don't create, you repeat and you obey. So what kind of education, right? Because do we need all of the history is fake. the stuff they teach you does not most of the time help in life. You pay money for it. And then when you graduate, you meet this. You meet AI. So screw it. I think we have to really screw many things at this point. Don't you think? We're coming to this place when you really have to turn the other cheek, as Jesus said, and this does not mean turn the other cheek to be hit in the other side. No, this means refocus, turn the other cheek, refocus on what really matters and what brings you joy and what helps you to go through it, find some meaning in life again. I'm sure a lot of you are losing the meaning. You're not the only one, trust me. Things that used to excite you, probably you don't give a bleep about this anymore. People that you used to listen to with interest, you're like, I'm just so over it. I can't even look at the face. I am there, guys, too. Trust me, I am there. So maybe we really have to turn within and be more out in the nature. That's all I have for you today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's almost like personal/politics video, but I think that will save us. The human side of us is going to save us, not the robotic way of analyzing, presenting, etc., etc. The links will be attached down below in the description box. Let me know your thoughts. How you coping with this shit show? Hit the thumbs up if you appreciate the video, and subscribe if you choose to. And if you want to support my work, you can order my books for children, written by me and very beautifully illustrated by very talented illustrator from Bulgaria, Yana. And you have Patreon locals and PayPal as well. And with this being said, lots of love. And remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. And I see you in another video. Bye, everyone.